Alright guys, well I'm just pushing out videos like crazy today. I've filmed 3 of them. I don't have a whole ton of time to really record, so I'm just going to kind of give you an overview. I've done everything to this snowblower. They're basically the same engine, by the way. So this is my 8th grade science teacher's. It is his. I said it was, but it is. I'm fixing it for him. He gave me that and that lawnmower, so those will be coming up. But anyways, working on the snowblower first because that's what he's mainly bringing it to me for. You'd like that leaf blower to go. Doesn't need the lawnmower at all. He's a different one. This one pops and backfires, so we'll see about that. But this one's a 5.5 horsepower. This one's a 5 horsepower. Same engine, basically. I mean, I've done this whole song and dance with another one, so we'll see. But I haven't really looked it over. It's pretty nice shape. I haven't even checked the oil yet. Don't know what the oil looks like. No gas in it, I know that. But he said he topped it off with gas. But there is not a drop in there. But that's the fuel line for you. It's part of the tank now, basically. So, but it's got electric start, which is a nice feature. This one doesn't have. Yeah, just gonna do a tune-up on it. Basic. Not gonna do a whole ton. No rush, obviously, because snow ain't flying yet. Not sure if I'm gonna do that snowblower or that leaf blower or look at the lawnmower or what, but yeah, I got another snowblower, so cool. Got a nice snowblower. It's not a really cheap one. So yeah. Well, let's check the oil. All right, let's have a gander at the oil level. I'm expecting, yeah, that's a little dirty, as you can see. So definitely been sitting too, because look, it's got a sheen to it on the dipstick. It's wiped off completely, like it's off, which might give me a false reading later. So that's good to know, but not too worried about it. Okay, we're just below the okay for actual oil. This reads above the okay. I'm reading below the okay. Whatever. That's good. I got no problem with that. Alright. I am gonna delete some footage quickly, so delete some footage that is no longer needed from another video, so I have enough to actually film this repair without it stopping on me. So give me that. Well, I'll just do that. It's not like I gotta give me any time. Whatever. I'm just blabbering. All right. So just like my other one, now I've got 20 minutes of recording time instead of 13, so that's better, at least. Ideally, I'd like more, but I guess I can't complain. Beggars can't be choosers. I hate that saying so much. Alright. I think that's an 8 mil. Give me a second. Alright. It is an 8. I remember right. companies watching, if you make a tool that makes this easier to do, send it to me, please. I will mention it in every one of my videos. I could definitely use a better tool than a freaking wrench for this. I know this set up. Carbs off. Old carb. I think it's supposed to be double. Check to see. Oh, that's just the way that looks. Let's crack into this thing. I mean, I'm on the bench. Turn up, see how bad it is. See what I gotta do. If it's really just yellowed, I don't need carb clean, so at that point, I guess we'll just wait. Work on it. I'm working on something else. One of the other pieces. Equipment. But it's really yellow on the outside, then I think we'll be okay. But I'll get set up. Okay. 13 mil. This is the same on every carb I've ever worked on. It's all 13 mils. Let's see. Well, main jet isn't clogged, so there's a start. And the carb bolt came right off. Ooh. Ooh. That is nasty. So there is what is left of the bowl gasket. Didn't run. You don't say. I see why. Now this is nasty. So what I'm thinking is there must have been some old gas in it when he tried to start it, and then it just sat. But it's just jumping around the whole thing. Actually, the rest of it isn't terrible. Can never tell if the emulsion tube is clean or not on these. Always hard to tell. Actually, I have a light right by me. I just charged up, so it's really bright right now. Oh yeah. Okay. I haven't had a clogged emulsion tube, but overall inspection, that I actually have line for, so I'm not worried about that. I gotta do fuel lines on this whole thing, so I know that. It's kind of just the assessment part of this. There will be more later. Okay. Well, the best thing I can do for this is give it a nice. I don't have an ultrasonic cleaner, otherwise I'd use that. But a good old wire brush ought to do this thing perfect. So, just kind of give you guys a more close-up of a look. I mean, you can just see. Disgusting. It's not a very clean carb, but all the jets are clean, so at least I got that going. So let's say I actually did have carb clean. Well, let me tell you something. This is so junky that I don't even know if carb clean would do it. But I try. So there's a patch there, gone already. I didn't do that just from this, but I'm gonna spray this to loosen it all up. See that? And then, actually, I'm gonna get a dirtier brush because this is about to get destroyed, basically. Screw it. It's a wire brush. Anyways, I'm just gonna wipe out the inside, which I'll put on some very amazing safety glasses that I found up at our cabin. I had to bring them back. They're clean and they're like tiltables. They're the really good ones. The nice quality ones. See, I knew that'd work. Can you tell I've done this before? Well, that has worked with chemicals. I haven't necessarily clean the carb this way, but I'll probably get it a little cleaner than if I was to use just steel wool, you know. I'm kind of keeping it at a shot there. Sorry, I have a habit of doing that. I don't know what this is. I've never seen that before. Is it a drain? Must be some type of drain or something. We'll see if that's a problem later. Hopefully not. See, look at that. A few quick seconds with a wire brush. Look what that did. Wire brush and WD-40. Loosened it right up. I gotta clean the outside of this. It's just it sucks to touch it even. There we go. So it must have been leaking out of there because it's a problem. See, look at that. That went from yellowed, nasty gas residue to that. It looks brand new. There's one spot that I can't get. Let's clean up this old float. Next. This is also really bad. I think that's actually supposed to be gold. I'm pretty confident. Yep. This is supposed to be gold. Now, I'm not going to spray like too much on it because this is what controls the fuel flow and stuff, but it was described to me that it wants to run but doesn't, so that definitely makes sense as to why this is the way it is. I might get a different napkin because that one's contaminated already. Come on. Yeah. I'll watch the wipe off. This is going to be just from the Carb bowl float alone. After all that scrubbing too, just keep that in mind. Well, irregardless, this will make it function better, even if people go, "Ooh, it's superficial stuff." Well, yeah, but it's buildup. See? Look. Looks brand frickin' new. Again. Another piece does. I don't know about this bowl gasket. We'll see if it leaks with it. If it does, I'm just going to order another Carb. At that point, it's not worth my time to keep messing with this. I don't have another bowl gasket, so. But that one's on there, so whatever. Yeah, WD-40 works too. Everyone's got WD-40. Joe, just about everyone's got WD-40. If not, you're more likely to find WD-40 than you are Carb Clean. I'm just going to be straightforward with you. Now watch. There was a line where the float was. I'm hoping to make that disappear this time. I time lapse this or speed it up. At least kind of just like maybe not do my usual ad music, but holy shit, slow down. Them people were cruising. They did slow down, I think. Jeez. I don't know what it is in this neighborhood. People think they can just go a million miles an hour. It's like, really? I don't care. I'm not going to walk on the street, but it's the kids and stuff that I worry about. I don't want to hear about a death of a kid because someone's going too fast, but whatever. It's besides the point. So, okay. Let's see. See, look, you see where that float line used to be? Not there anymore. I'm telling you. Well, my phone quit recording, I don't know when. But anyways, you guys see where that float line used to be. You know where it was. It's gone now. That looks brand new too. So, that's clean enough at this point. I'm just gonna... Hey, wait a minute. But if for those of you who are wondering, no, it never does worry me working on other people's equipment because usually they bring it in and you're not running. So it's like, well, I can't really do much else to make it. I can't make it worse. It's not like I can take it from running state to non-running. It already doesn't run. So, whatever. If I screw up this carb, I'll buy another one, which I shouldn't screw it up since I've worked on this before. Same carburetor. This one's pretty nasty compared to what I'm used to. But, whatever, it's not that big a deal. Hey, people neglecting their equipment makes me money, so whether they throw it out or they bring it to me. I definitely am going to charge a lot less than a small engine shop would. Which I'm not saying that they're not worth your time, but man, oh man, they charge a lot. A lot of money. They charge just so much. Alright, I'll make sure in there, I'll zoom in. I want to make sure in there that needle is moving up and down. That's the thing with that little, my finger's right, it's right above my finger. Anyways, we got that. Okay. And then we get a float bowl. Now, this one, it doesn't particularly matter exactly the way it goes back on. But putting on something like this should be okay. I found that as long as it seats on there correctly, it'll be okay. So, hand tighten this bolt. Do not impact it until it's down. Well, do impact it eventually, but go. Done. Then break it. 3 quick rips. And that's it. Now I gotta go upload a video before I run out of recording time. I don't have fuel line, so I can't continue this repair anymore. But I'll come back when I do. Hopefully that'll be tomorrow. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright, I usually don't film me filling stuff up, but I'm gonna do it in case it leaks. But not doing so hot on gas. I had to replace the fuel line. No gas. Not leaking there. And it's not leaking at the carb. So, give her some throttle. Choke. Here. Trying. I knew the bowl gas was going to be junk. Primer must, well, I know the primer works. Cannot tell if it's flooded or needs more. Hey, you just don't want to go. No choke. Whew. You know what? Forgot to hook up the governor. Go from that. Failing to hook up the governor has something to do with it. Yes, even more experienced people like myself, seasoned small engine mechanics slash worker honors, whatever you want to call me, make mistakes. There's one of them. Make sure it didn't take all the gas. Now let's see if it starts. Take two. It is revving time, man, I tell you. Let's try it again. Well, it definitely revs high. That's really the lowest it goes. governor spring maybe, so not anymore. I don't know. See if it starts up. I have it. I've never had one where the governor doesn't work. That's interesting. I mean, unless I put it back in the wrong hole, which could have happened. That's I put it on the wrong hole in the carb. I put it on the wrong hole in the carb too. Man. Okay, now when I move it, there's actually change. So let's just see if it decides to rev off to the moon or start normal. Not like that at least, but I'm gonna end up ordering a new carb for it. It just doesn't run very good. You can hear it. It runs, but it surges, so definitely gonna get another carb for it, but it's also on one click from full choke. I'll do full choke and show you it dies. Then if I do full throttle on full choke, or one click from half choke, it decides to not run at full speed, and then if I do no choke, then it runs good. Watch. So, there we go. It at least runs. I knew it would. But I'm just going to order another carb for it. So stay tuned, there'll be more. This is part 1. Roll the outro clip. Hey, this is Gavin from G Machine. If you like what you just saw, hit that thumbs up. Also, consider subscribing because my channel's only at 12 subscribers at the time of filming this. But other than that, thanks for watching. Maybe leave a comment too. Let me know what you think. I try and post videos as much as I possibly can. I try and post good content. Other than that, thanks for watching. I'm gonna get back to mowing.